Ethereum is exploding to the upside while Bitcoin is still lagging behind. The ETH BTC chart is pumping back to the upside exactly like we have been predicting, and all of my VX trades are running in a massive profit. So we are going to need to be talking about that exactly. What will happen next with Ethereum? What will happen next with Bitcoin? And what will happen next with all of the altcoins? So need to be talking about that and much more in today's update video. So as always, let's get started with a shorter time frame. And in that shorter time frame, Bitcoin is still consolidating. Yes, we've been seeing a slight bounce back to the upside because pretty much of this news, retirement funds in the USA and 401ks soon to be buying Bitcoin and Ethereum. But yeah, Bitcoin has been bouncing to the upside because of this, reaching this level of resistance, but it has been unable to break above this level of resistance yet. And while it has been unable to do that, well, Ethereum is already starting to explode and Ethereum is showing a lot more strength. We are going to need to be talking about that exactly a bit later, but first, very importantly, you can still claim a free 1K Ethereum trade for free until today. Today is going to be your last day. I've still negotiated this better deal to run this campaign for one more day, so it's only going to be available until today, and after today it will never come back because Weeks is giving out insane amounts of money. A 1K Ethereum trade you can claim for free. Anyways, talking about Bitcoin, yes, I do think that whenever we're going to be breaking above this level of resistance, then we can definitely expect a next rally to the upside, just like, for example, we could be seeing over here. We broke above that resistance and that was the moment when we initiated the next rally to the upside. However, I do think that during this part of the cycle, altcoins will really be the one to shine. However, it's always going to be important to have a look into Bitcoin. And to be honest, the Bitcoin charts are still looking great. We are getting this multi-year level of resistance, breakout to the upside. We have been getting a massive retest from this level of previous resistance turning into support. This is looking very good. At the same time, this inverse head and shoulders pattern breakout that we're also getting, and the global liquidity has still been moving to the upside very nicely. We are still creating higher highs and higher lows. The general direction is still going to be to the upside for the Bitcoin price, and I do still think that we are going to be making more rallies to the upside over here. That is at least what we can expect, as long as the Bitcoin funding rates are still going to be trading low. And yeah, right now, if we're going to be having a look into this chart, well, the Bitcoin funding rates are definitely still trading low. And I will be saying, as long as the Bitcoin funding rates are going to be trading this low and not going to be peaking out, like for example, we have seen in March and April of 2024, well, as long as this is not going to be happening, I will still remain to think and that Bitcoin will be headed higher, and I will still remain to be bullish on Bitcoin and especially on altcoins as long as the Bitcoin funding rates will remain to be this low. So yes, the trend is going to be bullish over here. I will be waiting for this massive breakout for Bitcoin. However, talking about Ethereum, well, Ethereum, as of recording this video, is breaking above the 4-year level of resistance. So this is my honest live reaction. Once I've seen this breakout, it's looking very good. Now, I did take a little bit of profits from my Bybit trade already, like I've been sharing in my private Telegram group, which is free to join with that first link down below. Anyways, yes, I've been sharing that. I've been taking some profits from my Bybit trade. However, from my week's trades, I'm still completely in, and they are absolutely printing. So this is looking very good. However, yeah, we are right now breaking above that massive 4-year level of resistance. I mean, Ethereum just wants to go, and it is just because, well, all of the fundamental reasons are pretty much aligning. We've got treasury companies acquiring lots of Ethereum. We've got the Ethereum staking component. We've got institutional FOMO into Ethereum right now. It is not the retail yet which is buying, it is the smart whales, it are the Ethereum treasury companies, it are the big and massive companies, and it's basically Wall Street, right, which is buying right now. They are front running the retail. They know what is about to happen next. They are pretty much front running everything, And right now they're doing it again with Ethereum. So do with this whatever you want to do. I mean, I've been buying a lot of Ethereum. I've been opening up some trades on Ethereum, and yeah, I've been profiting massively, and I do think at this moment it's going to be a very good opportunity again, because right now I do think we're going to be headed to new all-time highs. Almost guaranteed, like 99% certain in my personal opinion. So I will keep my trades open over on weeks. I will keep the remainder open over on Bybit. And if we do see a nice consolidation above this level of previous resistance turning into support, well then I will be getting interested in adding even more to my Bybit trades. That is my game plan. Anyways, if you're going to be getting interested in trading yourself as well, make sure to check out that link down below. Because with that link down below, you can get a free 1K Ethereum trade still up until today. After today, it's not going to be available anymore, and this campaign is not going to be coming back. On top of that, you will also get included a 30K deposit bonus and a 25% trading fee discount. So make sure to check out that link down below and start trading over on weeks with the cheapest fees out there, thickest liquidity, and yeah, on top of the cheapest fees, by the way, you're going to be getting an additional 25% trading fee discount. On top of that, great UI, no KYC, so make sure to be checking it out with that link down below while this offer still stands. Anyways, going even further into Ethereum, yes, I do think ETH BTC is about to tag the top side of the range. And I've been going over this many and many times. Guys, it can happen very quickly. If you have a look into the last cycle, we pumped with about 170% in a matter of 2 months. So this can happen again. And if we're going to be pumping another 170% in a matter of 2 months, we can be tagging that upper side of the range again. So that is going to be my ultimate prediction. I still do think that that will happen. Anyways, for ETH BTC, well, this has been my target ever since breaking above this bull flag pattern that we've been creating, like I've been sharing in my private Telegram group, which you can once again join completely for free. I've been saying, oh yeah, right now we're breaking this level of resistance. This is going to be my next target, the 0.0375 level. And yeah, if we're going to be reaching that level, expect some consolidation. But ultimately, I do think we're going to be headed much higher for ETH BTC, and we're going to be tagging the upper side of these ranges. Anyways, like I've been sharing many times, I do think we are reaching the beginning of the end. I mean, yes, this is the craziest setup for a bull run we have seen ever. Like ETFs are buying, treasury companies are buying, institutions are buying, governments are buying, and retirement funds are soon to be buying, 401ks soon to be buying too. They're going to be buying Bitcoin, they're going to be buying Ethereum. So that is going to be where majority of the funds and majority of the money will be flowing in towards. But in a later stage of the cycle, I still do think the money rotation will be happening again, and money will start to rotate into different altcoins as well. Anyways, I call this the beginning of the end, because a money rotation is perfectly happening again from Bitcoin into Ethereum, from Ethereum into altcoins, and that has been happening every single cycle, and that will happen again. So I call this the beginning of the end, because time-wise, we are about to peak out in a few months' time already. However, price-wise, we can still do a 2x for Ethereum. We can still go up 50% for Bitcoin. Our altcoins can still do a 10x. So that is why price-wise, I'm still extremely bullish on the current price action right now. Total 3, I think will go to $3 trillion US dollars. If we can break above this neckline level of resistance, I think it will happen. And Total 3 is about to explode to $3 trillion US dollars. Mark my words on that one. I'm very confident about it myself. Bitcoin dominance is falling to the downside like we have been predicting. I've been telling you ever since this top over here, I've been saying I am accumulating altcoins. I am accumulating Ethereum. I've been saying this every single day, and right now it is massively breaking to the downside. If you have been DCAing like I have been doing, you are right now running into a massive profit. And all of these altcoin bears, well, they are pretty much sidelined and being left behind. Anyways, we're also getting this big signal on the 4-year altcoin dominance breakout. So yeah, this trend for the altcoins compared to Bitcoin is also breaking out. So everything compared to Bitcoin, I think, will explode. Bitcoin can see a bit of a pump, but everything against Bitcoin, I think will absolutely explode. It is definitely right now altcoin season. If you want me to make a dedicated video about which altcoins I'm exactly buying right now and am holding exactly in my portfolio, make sure to let me know in the comment section down below. I've been making a lot of videos about what altcoins I like, what altcoins I'm accumulating, etc. You can have a look into that in this section on my altcoin sections, altcoins playlist. You can see over here Ethereum to 10k in 3 months, 3 weeks ago. Final warning for altcoin season 2 weeks ago, exactly at the dip. Most crypto traders will miss Altseason yesterday, right before the Ethereum explosion. And also 2 months ago, I've been saying why altcoin season is starting now. And that has been exactly during the Bitcoin dominance top. So we could have not predicted the altcoin market even better right now. We are the ones that are predicting the altcoin market the best. Anyways, if you want to take advantage of that, make sure to join my private Telegram group with that link down below. Start trading over on weeks because I'm about to open up some even bigger positions. I'm about to open up some big positions. You definitely do not want to miss this, so join the group down below and also start trading over on weeks. Still claim this 1k free Ethereum trade while the offer still stands. Anyways guys, with that being said, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.